Alright, so yeah,
Wave of tiredness.
yeah, I said around 9:20 on the YouTube,
Good to
so I
know.
might as well start it
Oh, that'd be
actually on
wonderful.
time or early,
Oh,
but
I was
try not to be
focused
late
right
again.
now.
But what's up,
Thank you.
guys? Wee Woo here. I'm just looking at the map. I'm waiting to give them their brief.
I brought a terminal just in case.
Just started mentioning stuff about the operation, but I might as hell, start it and get everyone in. Very simple. We spawn here. This is all what we did yesterday, or last week, excuse me, and then this is all controlled by us because we already operated in this area, more or less.
Oh, what?
I can't connect to it anyway.
And this is
Not
the
while I'm connected.
Oh.
entire AO here, and that's all garrisoned. So I'll be having to manage frames and shit, so it's gonna be interesting to say the least. Also, because Drum was late about stuff, I drank 4 shots of Grey Goose. I might be drinking more. I don't know. We might get drunk, and then we might play Antistasi, and I might drunk stream it. I don't know. That's entirely up to you guys. If I can find an Antistasi server. Either through TSB or 212, or maybe even 506. Who knows? Who cares? We'll just go crazy. But to explain to people just showing up on this campaign, real simple. Right now, from continuing on to last week, a man named Habib controls the Red 4 faction, and a man named Sergi controls the Green 4 faction. It used to be that Habib would sell stuff to Sergey, and then Sergey would distribute it. Now, Sergey and Habib have turned on each other, and a brutal civil war is going on Ruha.
Alright,
And
go
this
ahead
is
and refresh.
totally not an excuse to, test the concept. Alright, gentlemen, to bring everyone up to speed. Last week, we tried to find Sergey again, and instead helped cause a small civil war between Sergey and his supplier, who we only know as Habib. So we operated mainly around this area on our last mission, and watched the two factions mess with each other before we struck the decisive blow over at one of Sergey's main facilities. Since that time, all-out war has erupted. We, as NATO, have been able to set up a border along the river and take civilians who are fleeing the once peaceful lands of Ruha as the two factions fight around this area. As you can see, Habib's forces are controlling more of the northern area, while Sergey is holding strong in the south. Now, as NATO, we'd love to just carpet bomb both of them and get rid of them, but unfortunately, with all these towns, there's still civilians trapped within these areas, and thus, if we were to do a large coin operation, we would estimate there would be too many civilian casualties, so we are waiting it out, but sending small strike teams made up of you guys to do smaller operations to whittle down both forces. So, primary objectives today. You can do both, or you can only do one. Either way, your actions will result in consequences and reactions across the entire AO. The first thing you can do is Sergey is currently trying to bring out what he's gotten from Habib in the past along a route right here. These include BMPs, BTRs, other equipment that he's trying to move outside of the territory of Ruha to then export to other areas. Us as NATO don't want this to occur because this would mean more shit to deal with later. So, operational objective number 1 can be to move to the town of Martiklanakila and basically cut off the reinforcing vehicles that he might send from the marked route. Your second possible mission is Habib is currently using the northwestern route up here to field in reinforcements. We don't know his exact numbers, but if we were able to cut off this route with explosives, or at least stop the next shipment, which we don't know is coming in when, we could at least send a message and cut off Habib's supply route. Secondary objectives are as follows. First off, Sergey is somewhere in here. We don't know where. He's most likely within the Green 4 territory, obviously. But if we were to take him out, all of this would go away. But we have no intel on his whereabouts. Second secondary objective. We don't know how Habib is controlling his forces over to the north, but we do know that he is using radio-based communication. So knocking out any radio towers in enemy territory would greatly hinder his ability to field in more reinforcements in regardless. So if you see any radio towers within red squared territories, take them out if you can. Third secondary objective is Sergey is fielding vehicles out, so if you find any vehicle depots filled with BTRs, BMP, any military-grade equipment, demolish it. Otherwise, that's it. There are hostile forces all over this enemy terrain between these blue dots and these gray dots, so expect company once you make it over there. Also, we have reports that the town of Oljanklinkia is currently being contested by Green 4 and Red 4 forces, so expect to hear a firefight in that region throughout this entire operation. There might be other firefights erupting where there are borders, so be careful. But again, primary objective, cut out Sergi's retreat route, cut off Habib's reinforcing route. Secondaries, blow up any enemy vehicles, blow up any radio towers to the north, and if you can, find Sergi. Any questions? Alright, cool. Well, we gave you one Falcon drone. She is equipped with AGMs and Hailfire. If I ever see it come back to base, I will restock it for you and give it full ammo again. So, good luck. Have fun. Alright, so there we go. We have a lot of shit in this AO. And again, this is a bit of an experiment today for stuff I want to bring into Tier 2 or Tier 3 ops. So I wasn't lying. I literally garrisoned everything. And this is on a bigger scale than what I'd normally do, simply because we only have 12 people on the server right now. And the main source of lag on these operations is the player base. So this, I'd probably only have something half as big. For a group of like 20 to 30 people for a Tier 2 base. But for like Tier 3 and 4 operations, where it's going to be about 12 to 20, this is more preferred, but I'd still shrink it down because you're going to see me fielding in a lot of additional troops as this operation goes on. So, basically, whatever actions they do in this operation will carry over to the next stop, which we'll be doing in 2 weeks. I'm going to start saying that between this coming Sunday and next Sunday, I will not be here. I will be on vacation, being active on Twitter because I have a shit ton of new campaigns that are going to start pumping out.
Since our primary objective is very clearly stated, both of those objectives are
Sergi is right there.
About 5 kilometers apart, so we got about a 5 by 3 kilometer area.
And again, he doesn't like guns, so of course he's not armed.
As far as our area of responsibility
goes. But he is
goes.
heavily defended with artillery and all this other crazy shit. And then Habib's towers.
Since we haven't been utilizing the vehicles.
There's one here that hasn't been taken yet.
Inserted.
There is another one back here. And there is one over here.
What did he say was up here? He said...
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Reinforcements for those guys?
Okay, so the red route is where the red faction is fielding their forces in because they're not fully deployed in the region because they're bringing their guys into the territory while the Green 4 guys have already been here, but they're trying to pull out of the territory. So by taking out those 2 routes and putting mines down, or at least, you know, stopping a wave of troops, you can basically box everybody in, and I don't have an infinite force of units to play with.
Well, it's going to be a pain in the ass to get between those 2 objectives, so from here we're going to air insert, we're going to go...
I'm going to do an air insert, poop. I'm going to need to make sure then that, stuff is set to hold fire and shit.
I think that should be far enough out, especially given that it's a cool, spooky stealth helicopter. We'll set up ambush on those reinforcements. We're just gonna push.
I have that, and then I have a defensive Shilka over here.
Here, we'll see where we can set up. There is a radio tower right here, marked on map. That might be one of the towers they're using. I'll get eyes on it in the UAV while we're on the way. Once we get done with that objective, we'll analyze
They're marking
what
everything
we've
in
got
C-tab,
and then decide on our next course of action.
which I don't have
Questions?
one. Yep. Oh well.
Just real quick comment. I have 3 satchels. What's everybody else have? Since it seems like we're gonna be blowing some shit up along the way and setting up a trap.
Yeah, and then also
Anything
throughout
else
the
that
area, if you
explosives?
notice, I've got depots of stuff. This one's a bit more open back here, but they're all hidden in vehicles.
Can't hear you
Again,
guys.
taking
Make sure
those
you're
out
using your outside voices.
would greatly. That's a red 4 cache.
Negative on explosives.
Booker will grab some more drugs.
I've got stuff stashed
Thank you.
in a few different spots. Excuse me. Yeah, there's another one. But yeah, again, ambitious idea. We'll see how it all goes, and we'll see what the player base chooses to do. Because, in all honesty, the player base could literally go to where the active fight is. What helicopter do you want?
Here's Subahawk.
1 sec. Are you gonna fly it yourselves, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Ghost Hawk.
My spooky enough.
Helicopter.
Charlie on 3-0.
They want the stealthy Ghost Hawk. It's placed.
Oh, maybe.
But, yeah, theoretically, the player base could go to, like, where the contested area is and just kill people for the week. Like, if they were to literally do that, then I'd have a
Alright,
second
Overwatch team
engagement
has,
go right
2
here, and
times
we'll
demo
see if
block.
Red 4 would be able to take that town. But, yeah, we'll see how everything goes. Anyway, Lupinvergen? Vergon, thank you. Oops. Lupin Vergon, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Hope you keep enjoying the operation, and I hope you enjoy this one. That sassy ass yes for are you gonna fight yourselves? I gotta know, because I don't know if they're gonna drop themselves off or whatnot. But again, this is a test run because I want to see if I could introduce this to a tier 2 or tier 3 op. Because I love these dynamic style missions. It's just, you know, you always have to balance kind of the front line here, because this idea will play into, I think, 3 different campaign concepts I'm working on, which we'll see in blue 4, green 4, and red 4 rotations.
Do you not see the markers on the map?
Over the next few months. Hey, also, if anyone is on the multi-Twitch, could they go over into Jester's or Redding's streams and tell me what their short range netted? Because I'd love to listen in. Absolutely love to. Well, Salty, yes and no, because the whole point of this type of operation, where you have 2 different forces fighting each other, is if you were to cut off their routes and force them in here, you could literally make them both wear each other down and then go onto the defensive, and then Blue 4 can come in and clean them all up. But the whole point of this is, you know, Spec Ops stuff that you can do in the background. And then I might also, you know, put intel somewhere to state that, hey, you know, maybe Sergey is in one of these 2 compounds. You know, he could be over here, or he could be, you know, in his actual spot over here. But the whole point of everything is, like, limited forces and all this other jazz. The real trick is me having to build the reinforcing thing, since this is the actual edge of the map. I'm going to have to build it, like, over here and then waypoint it to come in. That's going to be funny. Oh, yeah, they have, Warrant Officer Bowman. He would fly, of course. But, again, a very experimental concept. I cannot stress that enough. And once in a while, I do turn the 506 stops into test concepts. For example, the first thing I ever tested with them were the IED, not the IED, excuse me, the mine dispensing drones. I love using those here and there. They're literally one of my most favorite toys ever. And I'm so glad I disabled that Shilka, because otherwise, well, I trust Bowman as a pilot, but you never know with these cheeky little bastards. I've seen one literally, like, wipe a frickin' helicopter that was flying super frickin' low. They're a mess. They're crazy. You never know. Yes, if Ruling Commander is hosting his Anti-Stasi server, I will join in and I will probably be drunk, so, you know, why the hell not? Yes, an actual pilot. One of the 506's actual pilots is flying. Oof, there goes Redman. I thought I was streaming, too. Hopefully he can come back. Anyway, I'm going to begin pushing forces here because I'm going to start turning this into a real war zone. The real thing that's going to be a challenge here, though, is the frame management. Because if I see it start to lag, I'm going to have to, like, you know, delete small areas and then bring them back later. And then I also saw they marked this radio tower. I then added 2 more to the map to utilize. See if they begin engagements, but this is a BMP-1, so it's not going to do that much damage to enemy infantry. But I only want to move her up with the infantry force. Anyway, Redmond just came back. We're going to see another message come up that indicate he actually spawns. Oh, that time I didn't do it. Yeah, because I thought I saw it earlier. Alright, Red, just say when.
Will do.
Okay. I assume I got a TP Bowman back in.
Probably.
Because he's bringing that chopper back. Monitor 30. Yes, because they're always on 30. Thank you, Hilaki. Just say when.
Yep, I had to fix something.
Yep, okay. Yeah, 30.1234. Hold on, who just Steam messaged me? Oh, Drum is bringing that drone. I do want to see if she aggroes. Because she might. Because admittedly, that one is a bit obvious. Yeah. And I think she's going down. Alright, let's hold her fire, because she's gonna start shooting stuff. Her tail rotor's out. Oof. Well. That sucks. So, I guess I gotta be lighter on the armor, cause, and so it begins. You good, Red?
Yeah, I'm good to go now.
Yeah, sorry to keep bugging you.
It's all good.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Let's see, Red, yeah. crashed right in the middle of no man's land. Now I am going to start setting up. Alright, Bowman, just say one.
Roger, thank you.
No problem.
I just want to save this loadout.
Yep. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Spooky pilot loadout. I have a feeling I might be
Let's give
using
him
it
a warm
again.
welcome, shall we? It's a possibility. Now, let's see if I spawn this thing out here, will it actually follow? Does it, like, actually have to be in the fucking map? Are we that trivial today? Or are you not even gonna run for me? Moshi Moshi, Mr. Server! Ay, what a fucking delay. Alright. That was the first time loading, so now you should be instant. Yes, okay.
Alright, I'm good to go.
Alright, give me 1 second. Okay, no. Don't you bug out on me. Okay, server's being a bit wonky too. Lovely. As long as teleport commands still work, then we should be okay. Here's Bowman. Let's get him back in the field. Oh yeah, there's definitely some lag on the server, probably because the sheer amount of units down. So I will have to be a tad bit more careful with what I do. Let's see. Car. Off-road. Now I want a full-on truck. Yeah, so she auto goes onto that road. Perfect! It's exactly what I want her to do. Now, if I were to do like this... Send in Goat Team 6 now. See if she catches on. Oh my god, Arma! You're actually doing what I want you to for once. That's amazing. Wow. I guess I get to live. And yeah, I think that was Bowman's room. That's fine. It happens. Ah, lovely. Anyway, Eagle Andy, thank you so much for the 4-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're enjoying this one. So yeah, we can have some vehicles go by. Yeah, so he's coming over here, then he should immediately catch on to that road. Nice. Awesome. Technology actually works for me. Yeah, so that was their drone, and now they're going in blind, so... this could get messy. But they're going to use their eyes, treat it like the World War II ops that they've been doing. Hopefully they will all be okay. Alright, so these guys have gotten under contact, and we're going to start scaling up a battle here. Now, their drone is technically down. So I'm going to start getting rid of some positions here to help mitigate the frames. At least for now. Really just the moving stuff. Yet still make this an open battle area. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Anyway, this battle's in full swing. Yeah, so that BMP should be the main threat. But that is just our little appetizer as we wait for the player base to get ready over here. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't think they're within earshot of that yet, but as I said, and if they still had a drone working, they'd be able to see that, but there's an active battle going on right here. And again, technically, if the player base wanted to, they could come into this town and hold off both fronts if they really wanted to be crazy. Yeah, Habib has a lot of stuff to field in. And they're just kind of depots at this point. Hopefully he won't run over his own troops. How did you fall forward into the car? Again, Arma. I never get it. I never get it. Now I got some infantry coming in. AGS driver got killed and lost a wheel. I didn't do any testing on this, so I have no idea who's going to win this engagement. I genuinely do not. Yes, so, but I did set up this SPG-9 car to come back here, so I will send that boy up. But meanwhile, we got to focus on the player base and occasionally check to that. So they're still setting up. The other truck is now coming back. And we'll be bringing in some more reinforcements in about, I want to say, 6 or 7 minutes. Go Green 4, go with again, background, Sergi, Green 4, they're the actual local militia group that was selling stuff that Habib, the Red 4 group, were supplying them with from the Middle East. And then they turned on each other because the U.S. destabilized the relationship through just fucking around and breaking all of Sergei's shit. So then Habib asked Sergei to give some of the stuff back, like the jets, and Sergei refused, and then, boop, this happened. But something I didn't put on the map yet that we'll only find out if they capture Sergei alive, which will be a super secret bonus mission. But why Habib is committing so many people when he knows the multi-million-dollar planes, if not billion-dollar planes, are destroyed. They're millions, sorry. The multi-million-dollar planes are destroyed, but why does Habib keep pushing in here? What is there here that Habib really wants? And we'll find out about it soon enough. When the area gets smaller, I'll give it a worthy garrison of Sergei's forces, but yeah, until then. Alright, so BMP got hit by Sergei's guys. The other engagement started over here. Yeah, so the range of those gunshots lasts only to about right here. Alright, and they've begun their engagement. So what this means is since they're engaging Red 4, now Red 4 has 2 fronts to commit to, there's going to be a lot less of a focus on both sides. So QRF will come from, you know, some areas, but that means if I were to send reinforcements to this fight, Red 4 wouldn't send reinforcements, but Green 4 would, or Green 4 would have more than Red 4, because now Red 4 is being messed around. You see how this would work? Because that would mean Green 4 would eventually take this territory, and then, you know, Red 4 would probably get dicked on by the player base too, so Red 4 would be put in a really bad spot and lose to both sides. So we're going to commit some reinforcements because Red 4 is also doing an operation over here. And they're going to commit more squads to this position. But these are where the reinforcements are going to be going to, actually. So then another one way back here. It's a bit early, so I'm only going to send one truck. I'll send an APC or two, you know, BTR 60s. Sooner or later, I'm going to have this QRF come in. But in the future, I'd probably want to have the battles closer to the objectives themselves, because that would mean they can hear the immersion and whatnot. That would be better, right? So here comes one truck. Start focusing on the player base a bit more here. Oh, they see that truck. They got an auto rifle. And they are immediately tearing that guy apart. He does not know how to react. Oh, that's the wrong spawn. That would be bad if a frickin' truck just randomly appeared right there. Making sure not to hit submarine. This guy, I'm going to say he's going to throw a white smoke grenade to try to cover his buddies, even though his buddies are pretty much dead. He is literally just down to himself. Ungarrison this guy, send him over. Booker trying to shoot him. Now, they might be within visual range of that guy. I've been trying to send his ass up. See, we can actually hear the shooting now of this second firefight. So we'll see who wins there. Meanwhile, Green 4 looks like they've repelled a majority of this. This guy did not move at all. There we go. Delete a few bodies as well. Doesn't matter. More so, I'm just kind of hiding back at base to make sure nothing bad happens here. If anyone dies, I want to be able to reinsert them. So I apologize I'm not on comms today. I'm going to send another team over. Reinforcements-wise, let's get another group going. Reinforcements, spawn units. We're going to do an armor piece. And we're going to have it stay at LZ. This will be 2 BTR 60s that'll go in a bit of a column. And that vehicle's swinging around. Alright, meanwhile, Green 4 is going to be committing more forces over here, so we're going to send a rifle squad up from the back and another rifle squad from over here as well to go fight off the contested infantry. These guys I'm going to have coming from the back, they'll be able to outflank those forces. This other group I'm going to send in. Again, really it's just about cleaning up the dead bodies that are left here. Because this is just more server resources that aren't necessarily needed. So 2 APCs coming in now. Drum is catching up back here. I don't know if they're going to mind the route or anything, but, you know, we'll see how they play it. Meanwhile, so they're coming up to this tower, which they might consider hitting. And that guy I want to send out right there. Nope, stop it. Yeah, the server's lagging a bit with all this stress just in a bunch of different areas. Because as you can see, it's, just lagging with my stuff slightly. So pretty much all of the Red 4 guys over here died. But back to over here, they just destroyed one of those BTRs with a 40 mic, I'm assuming. The other BTR is stopped right here. Guys getting down, popping yellow smoke. The infantry are dismounting. Cherry went down. He is back up. More shots going towards Drum. Drum got a good hit on it. Jeez, that guy just had a... What the fuck was that? These guys are tag teaming that BTR. Cherry's getting his Maz over, and he just nails it. Holy crap. Alright, so I'm going to say that these guys are going to break off and start doing a counter-offensive. Sergi knows how to stop Habib, and Habib knows how to stop Sergi. So these guys are going to start going for the tower. They see an advantage here, and they're going to try to go for it. We're going to, again, balancing different ideas here. I'll see what I liked and I didn't like, you know, that sort of thing. Let's delete some of these local bodies over here. And I'm going to do one more Red Force spawn of some cars, and we're even going to bring in a BM-21 to try to deal with pesky Sergi. There we go. So they're pulling back now. I mean, they'll probably use these ground vehicles to transport around. But that'll be my last wave of reinforcements I will send in. And now we have Green 4 guys coming up, because again, we're going to go for that tower. And I would arsenal one of them to give them some charges to then, you know, demo that thing. But I think these guys have already done it. Unless, I told them that, yeah, there's the satchel. So if they see that tower go up, they're going to pull back or, like, go hit a different objective area. But it looks like these gunners are down, too. So, again, with this being such a small map, it's already going to cripple... it would have, literally, this would have crippled Habib. If we were, you know, considering this in the scale of things. Anyway, that tower is blown up. Now Habib doesn't even have contact with some of his guys. His supply line's been hit. And these guys are now checking out what the heck's been going on. But we got one more thing. Habib's commissioned a BM-21 to come in. Those guys, once they get to, like, right there, they might consider doing a different objective. But I think this one would definitely need some sort of ground to high command net or something in order to really make it work. Okay, I also just realized the mistake I made. I don't think the garrison command would do it anymore, but it would only limit it to like 2 or 3 people instead of fitting an entire squad in a BM-21, because that would be messed up. Yeah, so we got some other guys, you know, just kind of searching around, panicking here. Yeah, so now they're engaging. They're going to clean that up. Got one other squad coming in. Green 4 dudes still aren't in visual range of that tower. But that's going to stop Habib from sending in any more reinforcements for now. Because he knows his supply lines are getting hit. He just lost contact from one of his 2 major points of communication. That's why Habib's assaulting this, so we can get this 3rd tower. But meanwhile, Green 4 reinforcements have pushed up, so they will push in with each other here. We want to defend that position. These guys are coming up to reinforce that other area. These guys are getting online. That BM-21 is getting stuck on these BTR 60s. But it's actually playing a really nice defensive position right now. The AI is, again, Arma's deciding to work well tonight because it's staying back to let the infantry comb for whatever the frick's going on over here. And then she might just decide to beeline it. Which she is. And then the driver immediately gets shot to death. and dies. This guy's now panicking, like, what the absolute fuck? So he's gonna get out. Get into cover, push the other bodies out, get stuck on something. He's fine now. They're gonna bottleneck each other. So, Green 4 are gonna see that there is no more tower. Yep. So I'm gonna take these markers and instead move them over here to hit one of Habib's compounds. We're gonna say this guy will magically turn around and spot them, and that's gonna make this squad come back. Because we have Green 4 dudes coming in, and they're gonna shoot each other. Yep, so they stopped the BM-21, they're rallying back. They're going to try to recover that BM-21. That is the priority. It looks like the Blue 4 guys are swinging around. Meanwhile, quick look over at how this battle is doing. Green 4 has rallied one of its squads, and they're going to try to come in and take back that central tower, because Green 4 knows that if Habib still has communications with his guys, he'll be able to bring in infinite units, technically. Oh, civilians that are stuck in these towns are just panicking in their houses right now. And thank God some of these are cereal boxes, which is the term I use to say that you can't actually go into the house. Like this, for example. There's a bunch of panic civs in here that are just praying that this all goes away. So they are pulling back. Alright, so I haven't seen any guys coming in late as it was indicated, so I'm going to hide myself. I see a laser designator on Sergeant Cherry. I think he's looking at that BM-21 asking if they should demo it, which they should. So it looks like they just popped a 40 mic on it. I'm gonna give it to him. So I am over 30. That BM-21's now cooking up. They just ditch each other? Yeah, I guess the scout's like, nah, I'm not fucking dealing with that.
Second 3's holding.
There we go. Now we got their comms. That's their 30 would be their squad nets where they talk to each other from their individual fire teams. Now I'm hearing some other shots here as Green 4 and Red 4 are shooting at each other. This guy's charging a frickin' auto rifleman. That's gonna go well.
Stalker 3, are you being engaged?
That's not Stalker 3, that's
That's none of us being engaged. Continue moving towards the LZ.
Roger, Stalker 2 moving.
Have these guys been on walking this
Stalker
entire
2's
time? Fuck's sake. We'll have them counter over here. Oh wow, you actually killed the auto rifleman. I was not expecting that. So I'm also monitoring TeamSpeak right now because Bowman the TP back to base. So I'm going to put him back. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? I was waiting for him to message me because I saw they were pulling north, so I'll just put him there. They'll get in the chopper, pull him back, and then they might go for the southern one. Again, it's entirely up to them, but Sergey has the major upper hand right now. And I'm going to put just a template group of guys. So go around there right now, and then just throw down a Vic or two just to show the garrison again, because I deleted this for the sake of frames. So I'm just going to throw a damn syndicate car or two down. Why not, right? And just a transport will be fine. Throw that on. Perfect. Alright, so meanwhile, a lot of this we can just delete. You can still hear the cook-off of that BM-21. We're just hearing some fire between Green 4 and... Oh, these guys are down to 5. Alright, I'm gonna try to pull them back now. You know, trying to actually have legitimate retreating and offensive actions and whatnot. I'm pretty sure it's because this guy's been picking a few people off. Now, if I were to repaste you and send you around... Holy crap, these guys are dumb. That guy just lost a fucking arm. Hey, can, like, one of you be smart? Here, I'll do it for you.
Alright, since we got the air transport, we're gonna go ahead and RTB to rearm real fast. We're gonna dismount, get rearmed, get remounted. Because I don't wanna go against the heavy force, and I'm gonna pick us up another UAV. It's probably not gonna be armed unless they have another Falcon.
T2 copies.
See, is that so hard, Mr. Russian boy?
And then remounting up, and then we're...
That's all you gotta do. Oh, wow, you're like the last guy left. Well, alright, I made you cool while you lasted. Ay. Let me see if my Falcon is still my template ability. No, it is not, so we gotta dig it out in this area. Drone, Falcon...
Stalker actual Sparrow 2-1 on 3-0. How copy?
Stalker, send it.
Pop smoke on your position.
This is Stalker. Be advised, we're still a couple
So
hundred
that
meters
assault
out
in
from
the
our
back
position.
failed
It's the same position
miserably.
you dropped us off at. Over.
Sparrow copies.
But how is this side doing? Yep, so what could happen now is Sergey is going to go for
That's our
clearing
extract.
out
Get up
these
there.
guys.
Secure the LZ as best you can. Then get mounted up as soon as he touches down.
Continue his assault. Meanwhile, I'm going to have another... Just again, replacing the shit I had.
Stalker 3 copies.
And then I'm also going to put a garrison in here. Because they're going to probably go for that second route. So I'm going to put a few Vics in here. Let's see, Green 4-wise. Let's go with National Troops, APC. Because I am literally pulling these guys from Czechody, Nationalist Troops, and Ultra Nationalist. That's like the only things I'm taking right now. It's ridiculous. Alright, put one there. We can take a car or two. I'm spawning them on the road because I don't trust spawning them next to this building because Ruha seems to have a few issues where if I put something in an open area, it goes into a building or something I don't want it to and explodes. But that's every Arma map, but I've noticed Ruha's a bit more difficult with it for whatever reason, so... Let's see, let me go SAF here just to nab a T-72. Fuck yeah. A big boy! So they're extracting, they're gonna RTV. This group, pretty much fucked.
We know when you guys are in.
Team 2's in.
And then this should be a straight route, so I should be able to, like, put the reinforcing poles over. Let me grab this. I had my rally point over here somewhere. I moved it. I had to have moved it. There she is. Yeah.
Stalker 3 has one guy with issues getting in. Stalker 3's all in.
Perfect. And then, you know, I'll spawn my convoy right here and have it come down. I'll take it from one of the buildings to, you know, keep that realism, blah, blah, blah. Got this other group coming. This full force is assaulting the AI back here. And this is our in-flight entertainment as they RTB. So they're going to come back over here. So let's see. Player, teleport. Going to put myself over. I'm going to unhide myself. Give the illusion that I, the NATO boy, have always been here. And never was anywhere else but there. I accidentally deleted that car. Didn't mean to. So how would Op 4 really recover here? I think they'd rally what they've got over here and then go send it. Why do you have one guy all the way in a barn back here? For the love of God. Try to go back for that area. Where was Barn Boy? You don't exist anymore. You've lost your reason to exist in this campaign. Goodbye. So in that, Sergey and Habib, let's admit, they're kind of metagaming with each other because they're really just working with me to give the player base a good experience. Oh, how meta. Yeah, so Chopper's staying way low. And they should be okay. Also, before they ask me to... those are fine. It's these that need to be changed to dagger rockets. Cool. Also, I put that on where he wants to land, so I'll move that to the side. Back it up like that. Perfecto! Green Force still pushing up, but with those two squads that are now up, they should be able to push them back. I'm not calling it yet, but this is looking a bit more Green 4 controlled than what would happen, but we're gonna say we're gonna throw up another team to garrison this area. Here, I'll call it, because by the time they move back to base, this will increase the chance of them actually seeing it. Sounds like they're back at base. What up? Welcome back.
Thanks, we're leaving again, though.
Alright, well, what'd you do?
Say again?
What'd you do?
We took out the point that it looked like they were reinforcing towards at, let me show you on the map.
Alright.
007051. We took out 2 BTRs and a BM, what is the MLRS? BM-21.
Alright.
Around this area at 005, 053, along with a couple of troop transports, and we took out the tower that they had at 009, 049.
Cool. Alright, so that should probably stop Habib from reinforcing for quite a while, especially with his communications blowing up, but if we don't do something with Sergey, he might start overwhelming the sector.
Yeah, Roger, we're going to do the other primary objective now. Hopefully, the other UAV won't get shot down.
Hopefully. Alright, so let me now update the map.
A little bit.
See ya.
Get you guys
Hey, we
mounted back up.
Can I get daggers on that one too?
I already put him down.
Well, thank you.
Stalker, actual Sparrow 30.
Sure, I got it.
So that's changed on the map. I'll move that over there. So now if you look on the map,
Stalker
this
2
is what
is
you
all
see.
mounted up.
So really the logic is player base attack one faction while this faction and a different faction are fighting, so that faction is going to also lose the other fight. However, it's not guaranteed because maybe, you know, something borked on the AI and the red 4
Spare,
were
you're
able
gonna
to kill
have
all
to
the
keep it
green
super
4
low
because of luck.
my other Falcon
You know, like
UAV
that
got shut
BM
down.
like that one right there. So you never know. I'm just playing it how the Arma AI are doing it, but they are sending a large counterattack, so that might change, but they're also being reinforced by 2 squads, so, you know, where this main fight is, anything could change based on not just player-based action alone, but it does heavily influence it. But Habib doesn't have any reinforcements to spare right now, except what he has on reserve. So if you also notice, some areas are being weakened pretty heavily.
Yeah, I can't get in any of the seats.
So we're going to start throwing up some armor and whatnot.
Negative. I'll just get attack.
Did you?
Paper.
What did you guys do that time?
Liru?
Yep.
Something fucking bugged with my game. I can't get in the goddamn helicopter, so I'll need a tech when they get to the LZ.
Alright.
Yeah.
I don't know what you did, but I put it back.
It was like 3 feet away from a lamppost.
Oh, oof.
Sucker 3's all in.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Yeah, this group was also supposed to be coming over. Yeah, and then some of these AI that have been here for a while sometimes won't come and follow my damn commands. Yeah, Green Force starting to lose out on this wave, but we will see. That BTR is coming in. Gonna say this guy, they're gonna end it. Send that BMP2 over. Sergey's a patient man. He'll send one of his most prized assets to go fix something when he knows he has an advantage, because it's a guaranteed victory. Now, in terms of actual logistics for this, I haven't decided if I'll actually, for this type of campaign, give a set amount of forces to each side. I would rather imply it just so I could fudge the numbers, but there are also campaigns I'm working on where I give a set amount of units to a specific faction. And, like, I'll write up all the documents in, like, a Word doc and then send it to my player base. And say, hey, this is what's going on, this is what's estimated to be updated, blah, blah, blah. And that's what they'd make work. You know what I mean? Yeah, Sergey, a very, very bold general. Actually, Habib, you're gonna metagame. Because Sergey and Habib, they don't have the best loyalty in their forces. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Habib's gonna break off and go attack something else. Anyway, BTR has been shot up, but the BMP is coming up to engage that BTR. What the fuck happened? What?
Well, that's the first fucking time I've ever done that in my whole career.
What? Did you hit a tree?
Yeah.
Oof. Yeah, because I looked around, because there's only like 2 AAA sites, and the other one... Yeah, that was weird.
Oh, that
Gave me a heart attack.
Trying to stay fucking low.
Okay. Okay. Okay, because I have to say, like, oh my god, did a vehicle, like, menace them or something? Because the freaking menaces on the BM... Like, I thought this thing turned with its menace and took the chopper out. I'm like,
How
no
hard was that to
fucking way.
fix?
I just toggled them on unconscious. That's good, though, because I thought something shot them down. I literally had a panic attack. Do you want to reinsert? Because the rule is you get one reinsert, and then you're dead, according to them. Let me get the thingy. Because, yeah, I saw the knockdown tree. I'm like, okay, they either hit a tree or it got knocked down. Because when you see a single, few trees like that in one area instead of, like, a few trees knocked over, like, in a line, if it's in a line, it means they got shot down. If they only hit, like, a few trees in the area, it usually means they, like, tapped it.
Three's back up.
Bowman, you there?
Three's back up.
I don't want to restart, man. I'm fucking done.
Oh, okay.
Push west into this ditch. I can need to count.
Stalker 2 is all up. Coming back to.
Boo 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 boo. Server is dying, and I cannot figure out why. What is going on with the fucking server? Alright, everything except that chopper. Oh yeah, the water on this map for the river and stuff is great. But here, let me, USAF, desert, no, not desert, you idiot. Car, MRAP. Let me get a truck, because I don't think they'd all fit in a single MRAP.
Stalker 2, push your team west up this hill and get eyes out to the west.
Stalker 2 copies.
We're gonna pretty much make our way straight west.
It's still NATO territory, so...
Kentola is our final destination. It's friendly vehicle. We are behind friendly lines still.
Be advised, friendly vehicles coming towards us.
You guys okay?
No.
Well, Here, I brought you this truck. I'm gonna call in some repair guys and get this wreck towed back. Guess
No.
better you crash in friendly territory so we can take care of it.
I suppose. Thanks.
No problem. In the Armas of the Angels, you guys. You fucking guys. Because again, I want more time to be focused on playing than, you know, and doing the testing rather than, you know, one guy made a mistake, which, I'll be honest, I would make this mistake
Everyone
too.
get mounted up.
Easily. But
Redman
hey,
is
shit
driving?
happens, you know? Oh, God, yeah. The server is just not taking this well for
Stock
whatever
3's
reason.
all in.
Well, yeah, like, my intention is they'll drive somewhere over here, then swim across, and then, you know, boop those people. Or if they want to be cheap, they could... Oh, yeah, no, they can't, because there's still a giant waterway. I love this game. A part of me thought, oh, they probably just take that and then use the water. Nope, Arma fucking helps me deny the entire route. For miles upon miles upon miles. Ah, I love this game. We're out of the fucking map right now. But yeah, that'll shave off a good, like, 15, 20 minutes of just walking. This ain't nobody got time for that. Just got here what happened. Basically, Pilot crashed on accident because he hit the top of the tree, which I've had people in my community do. I've done it once. You know, I just hope he doesn't feel too bad about it. Because he did amazing stuff working over here. He outmaneuvered AAA that freaking shot down their drone. So, you know, nothing to be ashamed about, in my opinion. But still, we have jerks in chat that would say otherwise. There were 4 people here! How did you all... This is exactly what I was talking about previously. On literally, there could be like a 4-person garrison, they'd still kill everybody. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I sent, like, 18 to 20 people here, and there were only 4 garrison guys in this car. And you're telling me... Wow. And it's default AI difficulty right now, too. Shocking. Very fucking shocking. I was expecting the Green 4 would lose that post, but no. These guys literally just suck. Fuck's sake. Give me that. I double remoted him, that's why there was that lag.
Did you put north along the road, keep to push south so you can find somewhere we can cross without having to swim? Otherwise, we're gonna swim. Change your conditions.
Oof.
Check that best going south, 15-1, it looks like there's only a little small gap where we can fill a bit, so that's wide open area. Which direction? Southwest on there. Looks like it's tight for a little bit where we can cross over.
I'm driving like the AI now. Well, again, that was more me commanding than actually driving, because I was in the gunner's seat. Bollinger told me he wanted a technical, but he was able to get out. Looks like he's stuck in the car now or something, but yeah, they're gonna probably choose this area to then cross. So they have a bit of an easier time. But I'm gonna hold off on the dynamic shit, because Habib's out of reinforcements right now and he's got nothing to send. But yeah, there were literally 4 guys there in a truck, and the red 4 guys only killed 1 guy. All the other bodies were Habib's men. That's embarrassing, Habib. Good God, train your men better. So we're going to send 1 squad up to probe. We're going to keep these guys here. We're going to have a vanguard force also come along. And we're going to keep this group defensive, because Sergi has some men to spare. Peace out, Metallic. No, Sergi, according to the chat, is the bold general. Yeah, Habib's out of reinforcements because, again, the blue 4 guys just screwed his route and screwed his comms, so...
Bearing 281 meters, range, break.
He's not going to do anything about it.
840 meters, I see a BTR in a shed.
Also, I've been thinking I'll also use the star system right here to indicate what is actually at each position that they know about. So if they do like proper recon, we could have phases of this game type where we just bring in people to do like a recon portion, and then they'll know like the exact unit sizes and whatnot, or they could just have the drone PID it, you know? Habib sends himself in the tank.
Alright, we're gonna go south a few hundred meters until we get to where that road is.
I'm not going too crazy with this right now.
Follow that road in towards our objective.
It's a test run. This is really just a test to see if this concept works. And so far from what I've seen, if I can figure out what's making the server die and fix that, then this would actually be a really cool concept.
Crossing the river time now.
What would be better, though, is if I had something pre-planned.
I told you guys to cross while we were covering.
That way I could really then optimize the AO for what the player base wants to do. This could be like a cool Saturday concept, because we don't really have anything going on Saturdays. And we could just do this for, like, literally 12 to 4. 4 hours of this crazy stuff.
Stalker 2, do you want us to push all the way until we hit that road?
Yes, Sergeant Fluffers, for all we know, could be with Sergi's men, and that's why there was such heavy casualties, because it was really just a bunny coming around and killing everybody.
Those 2 little buildings at the end of that road and see what.
This is also nice, because while they're setting up, we have stuff to watch. We have a dynamic firefight to watch, and that's can be like, you know, our little pregame, but it actually affects the entire thing of how it plays out. So these guys pushed up. They already took 3 casualties compared to 1. We got this 4-man group in reserve. I think Sergey is going to be a bit bold here, but he doesn't want to lose this BMP. So he's going to give it a wide berth in the back, but he's going to keep it on the most the outskirts of this town, because he does not want to push it near this forest, because, well, any guy could be hiding in there boopy-bopping around with an RPG. But as soon as Sergey starts taking contact back here, he's going to pull all of his reserve shit back.
Whoever saw that compound with the BTR in it needs to mark it up. On Blue Force.
Got all this QRF we can send, you know? It's the surprise. No, the surprise for Captain Sergey alive is not the Spanish Inquisition. It's a fun thing. It's a very fun thing. Yeah, these are ultra-nationalists, too, so these guys have, like, the freaking helmet armor and everything. Helmet armor. Helmets and everything.
BTR is marked 1738.
I'm not too smart today.
01800.
And again, when am I ever smart?
This is Stalker 2, we could use that tree
Sergeant Fluffers is based on the rabbit from Monty Python. I will say that.
Stay where you're at, full security until we catch up.
Roger, just giving you a report on what I said.
Helmets, armor, Liru 2018. Yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, but I mean, there's also a large portion of assets over here. There we go. Wow, tides turned. Habib's men just got frickin' decked. I don't know, like, they killed an entire group, but they're not going to be supported. I think what they're going to do is set up right here, and that'll be the new front line in the middle of one of Habib's towns.
Stock 3 is holding for stock.
But here's the difference here. If the player base did this objective first, they would have seriously crippled Sergi's forces, while Habib's were constantly getting reinforced from the north. So that would have put Habib in a much more powerful position. He would have taken this town, he would have probably taken that, and he'd probably be assaulting this town just as the player base was doing this objective. That would have made that pulling out more realistic. You know what I mean? Fluffers does technically work for Chad. Fluffers is an SCP, if we're going through all my lore, but Fluffers just appears when he wants to fucking appear.
Push to Mardik. We're gonna wreak some havoc there, see what we can destroy.
Fluffers wouldn't fight Chad because Fluffers was made by Chad.
BMP if we're lucky. And then we're gonna push, depending on what we run into there, we're gonna push back up the road towards Cantola. But we have
I have a BMP-1 and a BMP-2.
So if we don't find any sort of armored vehicle, we're just gonna complete that objective and bug out. So start pushing southwest along this big ass tree line.
I'm seeing this, so what I need to do is that's really worrying me that the server is taking this long to load commands. Because if that keeps slowing down, then I'm not going to be able to spawn in reinforcements scripted and whatnot. I don't think it's because of this, because I want to add the drone to my interface, but it's not.
1, this is 3. Do you want your second buddy team to get ahead of us?
Give me 1 second. I'm going to tab out here. I just want to look at pings just to make sure it's not someone lagging it down. Again, unlikely. Yeah, it's not that.
We're sitting around.
Do you happen to see anything heavier than BTR at this?
Put the Zeus interface over my face. Whoa, okay. Why am I stuck? It just reset itself from the looks of it.
Dang. Trio 7, about 400 meters out, there's a squad moving.
Okay.
Away from us.
Hey, Mr. Server.
Alright, we're gonna push up on Mardik. Our objective there is to capture that BMP in order to utilize it, but if it goes live, don't hesitate to fucking pop it.
Yeah, and I can't teleport closer, because...
We're gonna push down to Mardik, we're gonna wreak some havoc, fuck some shit up, and then we're gonna push back up.
If that's glitching out, then this is surely glitching out.
Stalker 2 copies.
What the fuck is causing that server desync?
Stalker 2, your objective is to get to secure that BMP and utilize it. Unless you want that pass up to you, Stalker 3.
Yeah, it's lagging.
This Stalker 2, acknowledged.
Yep, alright, well. Server's booping. So I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Worst comes to worst, I will leave and rejoin the server, and that should reset it for me, but... Yeah, I've done maps, though, where I've had a lot of shit garrison, like, all throughout, like, literally half a map. And the only issue it caused was frames, not server, but who knows?
We have a patrol right outside of that.
Because this is the types of issues I'm testing for right now.
Far.
And it sucks, though, because, like, the only way I'll be able to
340 meters.
catch up with them is if I
Roger, I want to push southwest and
walk.
move this objective from
So I guess, well, I'm gonna frickin' hop in a quad bike and go over.
Basically,
are.
Left to right from where we are.
Roger that.
See, the thing is, even deleting stuff, I mean, there's not much left compared to where the map started.
It looks like we can cross the street on the left here. It looks like there's a ditch that goes up to that next.
But this
wooded
started
area
ever
to
since
our
that chopper
southwest that'll
crashed,
let
so
us push in
maybe
from the end of this compound.
in deleting the chopper, we might get it to recover, maybe
Let's go
not,
ahead and
I
cross
don't know.
over to the ditch, see if we can push up on the compound. Stock 3, you see a good position for Overwatch. Get
This is the best I can do. I'm gonna use this to drive up close to him so we get in comms range at Leech. So it doesn't hear chopping for the entire stream. These hills don't fuck around. Is that the river? Oh no, this is the railroad. Hello? Yes, I would appreciate it if we could go over. Yeah, like that.
Stock 3 has eyes on a howitzer 2-4 tree near the BRDM.
Alright, so they're right on top of the position right now, but it's not hearing choppy anymore. So I'm gonna get on this mini hill over here. Another little bit of a riverbed. Oof, oof, okay. We're good. Should be good.
Contact danger close.
Yep, alright. We're good again.
Eyes on the patrol.
Prepping for it.
Whenever you're ready, Stalker 1.
I can't follow myself, Survivor. Oh, not this crap again. Hey! Hey! And engagement has begun.
Stock 3's marked up BRDM 1746.
Stalker 2 is pushing west.
Oh, let me guess. My ungarrison commands are also gonna lag.
Grab that BMD, Stalker 2. Start utilizing it if you can.
Alright, this is gonna be a
Stalker 2
big
copy. Sending my guys out there now.
So these frontline guys...
Hey, be advised, I got another BMP on my paws at Stalker 3 you can grab. I'm all the way up towards it to the northwest.
Stock 3 copies. We're dealing with the BRDM to our northwest.
Now, does this even include ace suppressive fire commands? Because I really don't want to have to manual mortars, but yeah, okay, great, everything. And I don't want to have remote control because I don't want to toggle in and out of Zeus because Zeus is laggy. So I essentially have my balls in a blender.
Enemy Zeus!
Enemy Zeus, we're not there yet.
Enemy Zeus destroyed.
At least my G key still works.
What's the status on that Vic? Green.
Alright, so let's start bringing out vehicle convoys here. So, let's see. Cherno Russian, Chekady. Let's do some MRAPs.
This is Stalker 2. We're gonna hold the BMP at the T intersection. Roger 3, what's your status?
3's engaging dismounts on a BRDM and patrol.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступаем. Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Well, the first one decided.
Get that BMD back here and pick up this BMP. I want you in the bigger vehicle with more armor. Жду распоряжений. Ясно, приступаем.
Do you have a brain? Your
Cherry's
first buddy
moving it up to
went.
you.
Guys, the fuck? Hey,
Готов.
Stalker 2 copies. He'll meet him halfway.
you
Go park that thing in the pile on
go?
the Vic so it'll go up when we set dead up.
Is it
dead
because
up
that
on all
freaked you out, or are you just stupid?
Ясно, приступаем.
Roger, do you want me to set the demo, or do you have it?
Set one on that Vic in particular.
Roger that, we'll
Go,
Приступаем.
go.
Stalker 3, what's your status?
Is vehicle
Still holding
movement
over,
bork
Watcher.
2 now?
Slowly
Because
moving
this
up,
ain't gonna make
northwest.
no sense if the vehicle movement's bork
Push him
2.
through the compound. Готов к действию.
Oh, for the love of fucking God.
Got another BRDM pushing in from your guys' northeast.
That's working at least, thank God. We'll just use
On the
APCs
MSR.
then. Hey, righto, Rojo, every dollar helps, man. I hope you keep enjoying the stuff, and I hope you are enjoying this, man, really. Even a dollar means a lot.
Готов.
As long as
Is that you guys firing?
players keep playing, I'll keep hosting. And it's
That's
great
Stalker
that you
2,
guys
yes.
would love
Whenever
to
you
keep
start
watching
firing
as
that
well.
thing, let us know so we don't fucking shit ourselves.
Oh, remote control doesn't work, so I can't grab this guy and RPG him. Hello? This fucking server. Moshi Moshi, Liru
Stalker
Let me
2
know
demo's been placed.
Roger, let me know
Anyone
once you're
okay
far
on
enough
this
away
brain?
to pop it.
Do we have a pulse?
Roger, be advised, I know one of your guys also placed explosives
hello!
too. Tell them to hold.
Oof to that.
Move that BMP that was up from the fucking building to your left. The big red building on the left.
Roger, he's already on his way.
Oh, they got me. Now it's gonna take forever to put me back up in the Zeus interface. Yes, I'm dead.
Building destroyed.
Oh, there goes my frickin' building. Moshi Moshi, Mr. Server, can you please let me back in the interface? I've been a good boy this year. Please? Yes, I know he's dead. He's killed in action. Oh, there goes my audio.
Yeah, I got shot down.
Alright, we're playing the hardcore version of Zeus. I don't get a screen, I only get symbols.
Squad up the street,
This is
left
the
side,
hard-
about 200
man.
meters.
My game. I can hear their local chat too. Can I move? Everything, my interface is busted. Hey, we're back in action. Alright. Hey, what? Hey, what? No, I didn't. No, I didn't even remote control you. I just moved you. No, bad game. I just
See
dragged
infantry
him.
movement, tree 1 tree, in a white warehouse. Break.
I don't want to go through this hell again.
460 meters.
See, I'm dead now. Oh, you give me him just to see him die. Thanks, game. Wow, you're such a... What a great game, Arma 3. Yeah. Can I leave now? Okay, black screen. Are you going to give me hardcore Zeusing again, where everything's black and I only get symbols? I'm up for it. Come on. Come on, Mr. Server. Come on, he just double tapped me. Like, I wasn't even double tap. That was like a quadruple, quintuplet, whatever tap.
Yeah, just trying to be too exposed.
Oh, look at that. Hardcore Zeus again. Yeah, everything's a black screen.
Stalker 3 is moving
Alright, so a
northeast
lot of
along the
infantry are
reservoir
dead.
community.
I just lost all movement function. Oh my god, yay. Yep, there's where I died. Oh, so beautiful.
Get that BMP on the road east. Get eyes on the road east. There's 2 BTRs coming up. I don't know what you guys are doing.
Alright, there we go. Oh, they just took a
Shot at
rocket!
with rockets.
Stalker 3's right next
Surprised
to
it
the
didn't blow up
PTRs.
from that.
We got enemies up the street northwest, several hundred meters. Get that BMP taking care of those armor targets.
They're working it.
That looked like it missed, but okay. Oh, and here comes my BMP too. Got the rest of my armor coming in. We'll just make it work. Gotta make it work. At least my unit spawning functionality is working. That's all a Zeus needs, is to be able to spawn and delete shit. Their BMP is charging along.
Advise it's Stalker 2 engaging down the road northeast with the armored piece.
And I think it's time for a tank. Let's see. What was it? KOV that had the T-72? Yes, she did. Let's go, mi amigo. This guy's still alive, but he's freaking Garrison. I can't remote control him because it'll make my screen go crazy.
BMP coming from
Shoot
the
him.
east. Enemy BMP coming from the east.
This BMP's just flanking around
Stalker 2
hardcore.
copies,
Jesus.
look.
Following where we came in from.
And I still have this guy. So let's see. Nationalist troop again. Habib is going to send in the reserves. Let's see. From his hideout.
Once we take care of that armor that's pushing up on us, we are going to push south and then west to that other compound that's marked.
Yeah, weapons sound sexy. 2 RPGs.
Stalker 2 copies. Be advised, my guys are having trouble finding that armored piece.
Here comes the tank, and it's gonna run a guy over indiscriminately, because fuck that guy. I didn't like him either. That drone's up right there. And have it try. They're trying to get away. Yeah, because in context,
Stalker
these
2,
guys
my
got
guys
pushed
found
and
the
all
armored
around.
piece. They're engaging.
Rocket is out. Rifle. Tell me if it impacts. Should be 10 seconds or less.
Big miss. Big miss. They're returning fire. Metis gets a hit. He returned fire. Looks like he's okay. And they are unloading on her.
BMP's been disabled.
Oof to that guy. Here comes the tank.
Another armored piece coming down the road northeast. My guys are taking care of it.
Roger, get that BMP pushed back southwest along the road. I want us to start pushing south.
That
Team 3, what's your
BTR?
status?
Team 3's.
Why are you
holding
idiots
this,
going in the
compound over
water?
here.
Fuck.
Roger, fall back to the southwest end of the compound so we can start pushing on that next objective.
This is
Wait, what
Team
next
2, we're coming back.
objective? There is no next objective. Please don't keep making me Zeus like this. This is like how plebs Zeus. Oh, please. It hurts. It fucking hurts. Let's see. I don't want to do any SAF. Armor. Gonna try to force all of Sergei's assets to come down. 'Cause I kinda wanna get the fuck out of here.
Be advised, stay clear of the disabled BRDM in the middle of the road.
Roger that. Getting away from it now.
Alright, they did eventually kill that guy.
Stalker 2 is clear.
Go! Keep going! I can't remote control you to fix you, so it's up to you.
Stalker 3 is clear.
I killed those two guys. I might check over here.
Alright, we're gonna move to this wood line right here to our west-southwest, and then we're gonna push west along it to that next objective. We're gonna take out that objective, and then we're gonna bug back out to the water.
Wait, what objective? They're gonna push west-southwest. Do they mean that, or do they mean... Do they know where Sergi is? Did they find Sergi? Should Sergi be shitting his pants? Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Well, they just scuttled that thing.
Alright. Stalker 3, you got 3 guys, right?
Affirm.
Attach one of your guys to Stalker 2. Stalker 1 is taking point. We're gonna push through.
I told you to go up there, not back there. Also, why is your gun not facing...
Stalker 3, if you're detaching one of your guys, make sure he's on my comms.
Stalker 3 copies.
Alright, they're staying in the zone. Looks like their airstrikes are currently working wonders here. That just got hit by a rifle. Oof. Well, there goes that. I believe that's Cherry in the drone. Yeah, they're checking the warehouses back here to make sure that's clear. They might be going for that one. I don't have any warehouses over here, otherwise I would have garrisoned. But I was also trying to give them room to maneuver to, like, you know, go around with the chopper or something. Might have meant that one. They just
We're going
blew
west,
up that guy
west
too.
along this forested line. You should be able to keep the BMP
Alright, we're gonna keep going.
on that road.
Stalker 2 copies. I'll keep on the road.
They completed the 2 primaries. They might be going
Stalker
for there
2,
for a
the guy that's
secondary.
originally gonna join you is having tech problems. I'm sending the other guy.
We'll see.
Roger that, Stalker 3.
2 let 1 get on point.
Hey, Fudgeheads, I want you to
Roger
go
that.
defend this. That's important. You, Fudgehead, I want you to come over and boop around up there, because that's important. Okay?
2, this is 3. Neither of my guys can switch their nets.
Say again, 3.
Neither of my guys can switch their radio nets to yours.
Roger that. Hold. You can keep them.
3 copies.
Push up a bit more so we can hear their comms. Oof to this, oof to that.
Holy shit.
What do you mean the chat wants a word with me, CW? What did I do? Thanks for the $100 spot. What are we doing?
Be advised, it's
Can
looking like they
Habib
might have
bring
cleared out this
goats?
compound that
IED
we're
goats?
pushing
No
upon.
fucking
So
IED
don't all
goats.
the way up there. Ensure that it's clear.
Stalker 2 copies.
Stalker 3 copies.
I'm working on putting IED goats in an actual objective. Don't you worry. Don't you fucking worry.
Copy.
Oh, my tank just went up. Okay, well, oof to that. So they're beelining it to this other compound. Hello? Game? Can I have my... Oh, no. okay, that's a different camera angle. We're getting somewhere, game. But
Stalker
I'd like
warning, you missing somebody?
full control of my Zeus interface. Please, thank you, game. I'm glad we could
Nope. Cut that
work
BMP
that out. I'm gonna
straight,
literally
straight west towards that compound.
delete
Pretty sure it's
everything
empty.
right now.
Just put it up on the ridge line and keep overwatch with it.
Cherry's staying back. He's on
Stalker,
the
2
ground.
copies. Heading west.
One, this is 3. Do you want 3 to hold with the BMP, or do you want us to assault?
Stand by.
Disregard. It looks like the BMP is.
The goat gods are angry
Dude,
at
I said
Liru.
keep the fucking BMP on that ridge line.
They're not. A fluffer's op? Oh my god. Guys, the frickin' Bornholm incident was literally
Roger that, I thought you said
Fluffers'
push it
intro
west.
story.
Heard
We
you
had the
wrong.
defense of Durkadurkistan, which coined Fluffers into existence. Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? It's okay. It's okay. Yes, CWC, you've donated enough, okay? Come on, you're literally like other money bags now. Like, I have to put limits on you two, because I feel bad. And then other streamers get mad at me because you guys exist. It's like, just, come on. I appreciate it. No flying carriers either, okay? That's actually... Flying carriers, because they're literally like 20 different parts to the
This place
carrier.
is
They're an
devoid of any
absolute
life.
pain in
Push
the
back.
butt.
Push back towards the BMP.
Alright, so these guys are really just taking their sweet god. They're not even set to full! No, just go. Just go. Just go. Fuck's sake. Because they're looking for other places to blow
You guys
shit
wanna
up.
go north of King Toll, pick a fighter, do you want RTB to be done?
They're gonna go north and try to find Sergey. Or they could RTB. Entirely up to them. I got all night.
Three's also.
When will Taviana be on YouTube? We gave up Taviana a while ago, so I just stopped uploading it.
Stalker 2's good, except for one guy.
Spanish Inquisition op. There's no Spanish Inquisition faction. Make those sexy Liru memes. What is wrong with you guys tonight? Oh no!
I got a route marked out
Guys,
for
I
us.
found
We're
out why
up
the
on that
server's
BMP. I
broken.
want you to
The
take
server's
us
broken
on that
because
route
this
and get
idiot
us over
doesn't know how to
the
drive
east side of-
forward. How long have you been doing that? Stop it. Stop it. Stop
You
it.
didn't transmit your last
Okay.
part after hopping on the BMP.
Stop it.
So the BMP to hold, we're trying to mount up. Got off.
What are you doing? No! No! Bad. You are staying over here. You're frickin' Sergey's personal defense vehicle. Just like that, the interface suddenly started working. No, sexy Liru. Stop it. When is it possible I could do YouTube live streams? Any Twitch partner is forbidden by contract to do streams on YouTube.
Three's loaded.
Furthermore, if I were to dual stream to YouTube and Twitch, the quality of the stream would be degraded. So there's no point. A diamond dog's up. Oh, God. I don't know. But I do have a force that's come here to reconquer this area. Mr. Viewer, don't bring up the 34th rule in here. I do have a face cam, I just don't use it. I use it for my face rig. So let's see if they're RTBing or they might try to go somewhere. Because they could try to push north and just fight through Sergei's men. Literally end the campaign in a day. Yeah, so again, normally I'd have more stuff going on right now. By now, Habib would get reinforcements again, but the server is not taking it too well, so I don't want to put it in, you know?
3's all out.
1 of y'all out. Alright, we are gonna fight back. We're gonna fight back up this MSR. There's a bunch of infantry that have come to reinforce. So get oriented back up the MSR. We're gonna have to fight back through Mardik.
Alright, I'm going to say they think it's resecure, so I'm going to... These guys are all going to be set to careless hold fire.
gun oriented 3, 4, 5, about 400 or 500 meters. There's a bunch of guys over there.
They're going to think it's clear.
Stock 3 has contacts danger close to northeast.
So we're going to rush those through.
UAV reporting we've got a fuel convoy coming down the MSR. They'll be here in less than...
Convoy coming down the MSR towards us, but it seems like it's mostly fuel trucks.
So I'm going to have these guys divert. Oof, one of them just got...
What's the bearing of that convoy?
The MSR, it's coming down the MSR.
Roger that.
Oh, that just saved his life. No! Jerk! Your stupid, accurate helicopter that I gave you. Well, so much for trying to escape with those, at least. Will whatever happen? You could pay me $1 million. I'm not going to show my face. I will explain one day
Stalker
why
3,
I can.
orient yourself on that fire on our right flank and push on it and eliminate it.
But I'll give you a I'll give a big hint. Name some
rest.
guy with a security clearance that has ever shown his face on YouTube with a popular channel. Let's go with that. My face is actual anime. Oh, fucking hell, guys. Does anyone have a rocket launcher? Yes, okay. Remote's still borked. Okay. Hey. Hey. Hey.
Lost eyes on the convoy.
Zeus.
They may have pulled off the road.
Zeus. No. No, no, no. No, no. Don't run him over. Don't run him over. Hey. Yes. No. No, this is not what I wanted, Arma. No, 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 no. This is not how remote controlling works. You're supposed to now give me control of the unit. There. This is like cheering on your frickin' Windows 95 operating system to slowly boot.
You got
It's
some
amazing.
sort of rifleman close to you near that BMP shooting at us.
Boot. Boot. I better not be dead. Hey. Hey. Load me back in. Load me in. Load me in.
Stock
You need
3
to quit
got
pushing that
possibly.
BMP up ahead of everyone. You got
Hey!
no fucking infantry support, and that's why.
That's a hit. Boop. Liru wins! Ironically, Jester timed that
Moving.
really
There's only
close
scouts.
with what I predicted. Oh, hey, instantly. Nice!
I think Soccer 2 is all down.
And That is why you don't push the vehicle up in front of infantry when you know you're fighting enemy infantry, because I will boop you. And no! Give it back! Give it back, Mr. Server! I want to be able to do my job. You were letting me. Why did I scream?
Stalker 3 is gonna push up and provide
Did
cover
the
if the
server just
Stalker
kill
1 to
me?
get Stalker 2
Yes,
up.
he's dead. I know he's dead. It's okay. Mr. Server! Oh, are we doing this hardcore mode now? You're gonna turn my light off? You know I can do it. There we go. Am I good now? Nope, I'm not. There we go. We're back. Here, I'm gonna out real quick because I see Bowman messaged me. Hold on.
Stalker 3, I need you up here on the right flank of the BMP.
Yeah, sorry, I was timed out to
Stalker
tell
3's already
Bowman
up
that
on the
I
right
can't
flank.
teleport him back in because everything's lagging to death. And he said, yeah, something's happened to the server. Again, I have no idea what I did. I've done these types of missions before and never seen this issue, but this is why I did this test run.
What's your status?
So best I can do is take small amounts of units and flank around, and maybe I can
Two's
catch
back
him in a
up.
pickle. Maybe.
2, did you take out that tank too?
Negative. The tank I see on a hilltop is down, but I also see 2 BTRs, I think, on the MSR.
Boop him. Come on. You know you want to. Oh, you can't even see him from here. Yes, tell somebody else to boop them. Oh, damn, they just
Three,
booped
you need to
Aaron.
clear out that right flank. That's the second time you've had someone push up on you from the right.
3's moving southeast.
Contact
Bollinger
behind
got
us.
eaten by a rock. Oh, the rock let him go. What a nice rock. Okay, you know they're up to your north. Why are you freaking... Hey, John, they're probably over here. I don't know where they are, and I'm ignoring that
Alright, we're
gunfire
gonna call
to
the
the
mission
north,
here.
but...
Let's fucking start pushing
Oh,
back
man, they're
east,
totally somewhere over
southeast
there.
towards the fucking water so we can get back into friendly territory.
They're totally over there. Yep, totally
Copy.
over there. Even my
Two
movement
copies,
orders
heading
to the
back.
north.
3
But nope,
copies.
nope. They're totally over there, guys. I bet my life on it. Totally just, they're over there. Yep. Anyway, I'm going to start looking over to where I'm supposed... Nope, I'm going to look back to where I think they are. Totally over there. Maintain 360. There's no one else to maintain the 360. Everyone else is dead. I don't think it's debug corner. Yeah. They're all naked, but that's, I'm not even gonna... okay, it is, yeah, alright, I'm not even gonna try to explain that one. Nope. Nope, nope, nope. And yeah, if something's glitching the fuck out in debug, yeah, that can cause... That normally
Be advised,
causes
we're gonna
frame
dead all that
stuttering,
extra shit.
not server desync.
Far enough away.
Server desync is more of a network issue that you can't really fix. Sometimes it's caused by assets, or it's usually caused by something in an infinite loop, but the infinite loops usually also cause frames to deteriorate. But frames have been fine
Stalker 2,
all night. If they weren't, I would have been yelled at by drums, so...
Roger.
Who knows? Who the bleep knows? It's not me.
Fire in the hole.
be the artillery positions. No, because commands are still lagging, so it wasn't the stock vehicle. That wouldn't actually do anything. I was just making a joke out of that. Legitimately, I don't know, because the AI are still acting like 50% AI all across the board, especially with that. So, maybe, the only thing I can think of is maybe it's because I had stuff spawn in debug and that freaked the AI out, but there's no AI left to be making those calculations.
Stock 3's cutting across southeast. There's a giant district.
Honestly, I think it's just some sort of server client-side networking issue. But again, I'll do a player-based test run with my guys.
Follow my route marked as marked.
The 506 are Bitcoin mining with the server. Oh my god. I have a Bitcoin mining story from way back when, and I kick myself because I should have gotten in on it. Because then I wouldn't even need to fucking get a job. I'd show my fucking face, because I would just do this full time. Take money from that Bitcoin stuff.
Stock 3's heading to possible language.
Hey, I said go away. Go away. Yeah, so I think they mean this for the land bridge.
Stock 3 has eyes on. It's no land bridge, but we can wade across.
Go ahead and cross now.
You'd all hate me for rising the GPU prices of everything, yep. That is what happened. Now frickin' graphic cards are super expensive because of Bitcoin miners. Let's give them a warm. What's next for the player base? We're gonna debrief.
Once we're across, we're gonna head north along the shoreline back to where we left the Vic.
Liru, I want my goat back.
Hope you enjoy being a tangerine. How did the nuke go anyway? What? What? Sounds more like a Trump joke. Which nuke? From what? See, now watch this. If I were to do an end server...
2 copies.
Because they're RTB right now. If I were to do this, and then that, it's gonna lag like hell. Nuke for the Halo
Three, you need to
op?
stop and let 2 get back on point.
That was a good
back
one.
in the rear.
I'm gonna give this like 2 minutes to see if it catches on. If not, I'm just gonna say, yeah, server's borked. I still don't know how the player base was able to blow up an invincible, uncook-offable elephant. They told me they hit
Reset,
a bush.
waiting on you 2. This room.
There we go.
You guys get a vehicle, you turn into fucking cowboys. You forget that you're supposed to keep a vehicle with infantry. You get blown up by RPGs. At least you didn't crash your helicopter into a tree.
There we go.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good, bro.
Is that what happened? Because I couldn't see.
Oh yeah, I didn't know the glide slope well for that, and was flying it way lower than I should have been. So yeah, it hit a tree.
I forgive you.
I feel really terrible. So if it's any consolation, you probably
com-
can't say anything worse than
It's all
I've said
good.
to myself.
Did we complete our objectives?
Yeah, for what I gave you. Yeah, it went well. You blew up one of the radio towers in the AO. Blew up a bunch of Vics that were trying to retreat. Almost got to one of the small vehicle caches if you just went a little north after you pushed west, but you went back. And yeah, I don't know what was going on with the server, but it just slowly died more and more. By the time you started doing the second part of the objective, or the second objective itself, I was down to literally only able to spawn and delete units. Like, everything else was just bugging out hardcore, so.
Yeah. Well, people couldn't even switch the radio station, so.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
Oh, so there were vehicles. I wasn't having a
It took me literally 2 minutes to remote control the one RPG guy to then shoot at your BMP with. It's great. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. That was a bit of an experimental idea I've been working on. And we'll be finishing up that and then either doing something else or doing something cheeky-breaky related. So, yeah. Anyway, to the stream.
Do we have to put on Flecktar or whatever the Russians
so much
wear
for watching.
And get some AKs?
Possibly. Depends what I can make work. Go operate operationally, guys. I'm not sure if we'll do Anti-Stasi.
Hey,
I'll have to see
Liru.
if Rilling Commander's doing his thing. Yep.
We appreciate you and everything you do.
Thank you, Drum. I appreciate that. I'm appreciating.
You're alright.
Anyway,
Yeah,
guys,
good
go
mission,
operate
Liru.
operationally. Take
Very
care.
good
Hope
mission,
you
Liru.
enjoyed it.
Thanks.
And see you around.